Okay, okie dokie. So, I'm getting back into the groove of releasing 25 things. So these are 25 books that are on my bookshelf that I'm gonna do a series on my bookcases, and I want to there's things I just know I'm not going to look at again, or I've outgrown, or if it's fiction, I can get the library unless I want to share it with someone. I'm trying to get some books together for my niece for her birthday, but I'm trying to think outside the box of what she might have already read. I don't know, but so far I have The Orchid Thief, which is one I'm letting go. Maybe I'm not going to send her 25, that's for sure. This, y'all, if you haven't, so this is nonfiction, and she did the library book, and they made this into a movie, which I feel like is called adaptation, but really it's about people become obsessed with anything, right? And it's like a whodunit murder mystery kind of, but reads like fiction, but really, really good. So I'm going to guess she hasn't read that. The other one so far I've come across is A Little Paris Bookshop by Nina George. You guys, if you haven't read this, read this. It's so sweet. It takes place in Paris, and they're older. There's like an older characters, right, and how they may or may not find love, but it's just a charming little book. And if you love books, he has a bookshop on a barge. It's just fabulous. So those two, I'm not counting them yet, but let's go through. So what am I letting go of, y'all? I've decided I'll probably never read another diet book as long as I live. I know what I need to know. I tend to read current stuff or look at it, but honestly, there's no answers for me in these books. So I thought, you know what? Sometimes there's recipes, but honestly, I look at recipes on Instagram. So Flat Belly Kitchen, superfoods for a flat stomach. Lose 2 to 3 inches from your belly in less than a month, right? By Mike Geary. So, yeah, it's going. Then I have, this is Gorgeously Green. And again, these things kind of get outdated, but this is 8 Simple Steps to an Earth-Friendly Life by Stephanie Ulani or something. And, I spent some time looking at it. I do my best, right, to at least recycle. I'm starting to slowly try to get into, looking at ingredients, stuff like that. But it's a slow I only have, it's just a slow process. So anyway, I already counted to the 25. This one is 101 Things to Do with a Slow Cooker, one of my mom's cookbooks. Cute little thing. No pictures. But, again, I see like this Mississippi pot roast I made. I got that from Instagram from Brunch with Bab. So I'll let that go. This one is Ocracoke cookbook. And that is in North Carolina, y'all. I've been there. This is one of my mom's. Again, I love looking at all this stuff, but you know what? It's just, there'll never be enough time in my life. So I'm going to let that go. This one is, let's see, Mary Mead's Country Cookbook. Hundreds of favorite recipes for lovers of good American food. My mom loves stuff like this. She loved to read books like this, and it had stories and stuff. But y'all, there's no pictures. I'm not reading it. So, and it goes. Juicing. Let's see, The Complete Guide to Juicing for Weight Loss, Health, and Life. Includes a juicing equipment guide and 97 delicious recipes. I've tried. I'm a failure at juicing. I just am. It's such a commitment. Mimi insisted I have this juicer. I think I finally gave it to the food bank. If I'm going to juice one day, I'm going to start fresh and get everything. But, leafy green delight. 6 kale leaves, spinach, collard greens, bell pepper, and a garlic clove. I'm not having that. So, and this is just probably more throwaway than anything. The Wiggles Color and Activity Book. We weren't really super into Wiggles, but I love stuff like this from my art. But it's a wiggly world. But I kind of felt like, there's something really creepy about it. But anyway, I'm going to let that go. The Shift. How I finally lost weight and discovered a happier life. Right? Maybe you get a happier life and then you lose weight. Tori Johnson, yeah, that kind of stuff now that's just not how it works. That's the dream, right? You lose weight and then your whole life turns out better. I think you get your life to turn out better and then you lose weight. It's the opposite of what we've always been taught. Y'all, Tim Gunn, who loved Fashion Runway in the beginning, loved that Tim Gunn. He was amazing. And I always liked when he was sort of concerned about people. But, it's like a history, right? And I've looked at it. I spent time with it. I'm probably not going to reference it, so I'm going to let it go. Dr. Richter's Fresh Produce Guide. So nutrition, selection, preparation, storage, handling, and cooking tips. So this is from, let's see here. It's actually not bad. 2003. And the paper's a little bit glossier, so if you spilled on it, but you know what? It's going. Outwit your weight. Fat-proof your life with more than 200 tips, tools, and techniques to help you defat your diet danger zones. Okay, Kathy knows. You know what? With all the weight loss books, why is everyone not thin? Okay, so this one is the Hunger Fix Pam Peak. Again, interesting information, but sometimes it's just so undoable. Pre-diabetes, a complete guide. So I usually get these books because they have really good recipes, but this is really more about everything. I'm not pre-diabetic, so you know what? I'm gonna let that go. Y'all, Esther the Wonder Pig. Y'all, do you follow Esther on Instagram? You should. Don't know if she's on Facebook, but I'm getting worried, y'all, because she was kind of sick when my mom was sick. How long? She was a domestic pig. She was a pig sent, the story is amazing, you guys. So check it out. But again, I've read it, and I love me some Esther. She's so much fun on Instagram. But what really freaks me out is they have a turkey named Cornelius. Now, I don't know how old Cornelius is at this point. 7, 8, 9 years old. And he has a little diaper, and the dog, and it's the turkey and the pig, you guys, and then the 2 cats and a grandma. But you check her out on Instagram if you haven't. Joe Cross, the reboot with Joe. Juice Diet again. Yeah, no. I do have, there's a book by J.J. Smith, and it's the green smoothie cleansing thing. I love it. That's the one I use. I really like it. It's reasonable. So if I'm going to try to start smoothies. I have some fruit I want to use up. She's the one that I really like. Dr. Habib, something or other, Within. A spiritual awakening to love and weight loss, y'all. Not just weight loss, but love. Right, Claire? Love. So, again, I'm enjoying sort of the Gabby Bernstein. Holistic Healer is absolutely one of my favorite people on Instagram. If you're not following the Holistic Healer, you should. She just makes sense, and every day I look there, it's like a little mini therapy or something to think about, but she's one of my favorites on Instagram. The Gabrielle Method, the revolutionary diet-free way to totally transform your body. So, well, this is diet-free, right? So, anyway, good old Gabrielle Method. This is Not the Life I Ordered by Deborah Collins Stevens and a bunch of other people. 50 ways to keep your head above water when life's dragging you down. You know what? I just don't need, Real Women Ask for Help. Done. Walk yourself well. Eliminate back pain, neck, shoulder, knee, hip, ankle, and other structural pain forever without surgery or drugs by Sherry Borman. Again, that's an interesting one. How you should be. I'm not going to read all this. I feel like I've lost the ability. But stretch, walk, that kind of thing. And this is Mary Carr. Did y'all read Mary Carr? What was the name of her? What was her name? The Liars Club. And she wrote Cherry and Lit. But she is, Liars Club. Very, very powerful, painful book. I love memoir. I really do. But this is more, they speak at colleges and stuff, and then they make it into books. Let's see here. For I'm an expert in fear. For the vast majority of my life, I had anxiety disorder big as a stadium. So see, it was at a college commencement, and I scanned it, but I don't need that on my shelf. Letting go. One of my mom's Minnesota cookbooks, you guys. So this is from the kitchens of Twin City economists and homemaking. When is this? I have a lot more, you guys. I truly do. 1976. It's just time. Rhubarb dressing. Chicken and stuffing squares. So, you know what? I mean, chicken and rice. I can find all that on the internet. She loved these little pamphlet things. Betty Crocker's Holiday. And what's good about this, y'all, is they usually have pictures, with everything. So, and this is the Lutheran Brotherhood Bond Kitchen Corner Golden Anniversary to Minneapolis. Life and health insurance for Lutherans, y'all. For the darn Lutherans, which is I was raised Lutheran. So, again, I have enough books like this, right? I just can't go through and keep everyone. This is one on Thanksgiving, again. And this one is Slow Cooker. So when was this? Sara Lee. So Pillsbury, 76 recipe cards. Don't know if this says when it was published. Let's see in the back. Okay, this was 2009. A long time, you guys. But there's all kinds of, again, pictures. Somebody's gonna love this. I'm under the influence of Instagram, right? So it's lovely, but you gotta let go of some things. And these are 25 things that I decided, really a little bit more with 2 books for my niece. But yeah, so that is this episode of 25 things I'm giving away or releasing, passing on from my bookshelf. So you guys, I have 17 bookshelves. What I want to do is do a series. There's so many ideas, y'all. I have so many ideas. Is go through like even a bookshelf, right? Like show you my bookcases, and I want to reorganize them, clean them, dust them, that kind of thing. Let stuff go, reorganize. The ones here are by color, but you kind of deviate from that. But so that's my thinking. But I hope you guys enjoy that. I don't know, what is it that you have tons of that you're hanging on to that, again, if you're going to go live in a villa in Italy or little beach house in New Zealand or anywhere, we're just not going to use that NH word. What would make the cut? None of these would make the cut, y'all, because number one, you can get stuff online, go to the library. So I still have so many cookbooks to go through, and I love to sit down and get creative and inspired by it, but I don't need that many, right? I still, though, I have a long, I can't tell you, I must have gotten rid of, I don't know, 600-700, I think, but yeah, there's more to come, right, Clara? They seem to, let's see if you can see my girlfriend here. Hi, Clara. Say hi to everyone. So she's up a little early today. It's 5:49. She's laying by the fire, but I've been organizing art stuff. So, okay, guys, let me know what you think. And, yeah. Can you let go of cookbooks? Some people wouldn't even dream of it. But just be like, oh, yeah, I looked at that, let it go. My mom would want me to make a copy, or if it was like a free book, she might rip out a page. It's taken me 5 years to go through all that craziness and let it go, but... All right, guys, thank you so much, and I will be back with 25 things I'm releasing from my bookshelves.